Ah, do you wish there was something better to listen to on that awful commute to work or that tedious temper tantrum-filled school run? Look no further and listen to A Game of Two Halves.
Hello and welcome to episode 7 of A Game of Two Halves. As always with me, Dylan.
And me, Kirsty.
We are the funny, hopefully funny, entertainment, trivia podcast, you name it podcast. You name it podcast, that's what it should be called.
.com.
So as always, we're kicking this off with Kirsty versus Dylan, which is the Trivia Showdown between me and Kirsty. I'm talking really quickly again. Sorry, American people.
Well, if... so Kirsty versus Dylan. I'm on 112 and you're on 101.
No, I'm 11 points behind.
Yeah, I'm on 112 and you're on 101.
God, so
do the math, bitch.
God.
Kirsty versus Dylan.
That was lucky.
Stop pressing the buttons. Right, anyway, as always, we are going to spin the wheel. Searchy McSearchface.
How pumped are you, please, for Searchy McSearchface?
That's what happens when you press the thing on the iPad too early.
So sorry about that little interruption.
Right, anyway.
Turn it up now! Searchy McSearchface.
You're not big and you're not clever. Stop laughing.
I'm not trying. You know what it is? I'm not pretending to be some sort of professional podcast person.
You should see.
Be very careful what you see.
Okay. Anyway.
Anybody will like some random sound effects? Dylan.
No, you like it because it says your name again.
Halfway through conversation, Dylan.
You're going to read the rules.
So, Searchy McSearchface. Points mean prizes.
Whoop whoop.
You'll be given a random search term. Along with the search term, it will display the average monthly searches. You need to guess whether the next displayed search term will receive a higher or lower amount of average monthly searches. For each correct answer, you'll win 1 point. For each fifth correct answer in a row, you'll win an additional 1 point. You'll receive 3 lives. Once you give an incorrect answer, you will lose a life. Once all lives have gone, it is the end of the game, and it's the next person's turn. If you get an answer correct, you will hear this. And as always, you will hear this if you get it wrong. Questions will be asked until no lives remain, therefore there is potential that hundreds of points could be won. You can either buy 1 skip or 1 extra life per game per show. If you buy a skip or an extra life, this will cost 1 point, which will be deducted from your overall points total from all games across the show. If you have 0 points, then you cannot buy anything.
We both know. Why do you read that bit?
Lives don't transfer to other games or other rounds.
Terms and conditions apply.
You don't need to say that all of the time.
Yes, I like saying it though.
You don't need to say that all of the time. I literally couldn't give a shite if you like it.
You're horrible.
I appreciate that was a little bit aggressive.
It's that one at the bottom right. Right.
So, Kirsty, are you ready to take your seat?
Versus Dylan.
Are you ready to take your seat?
I'm in the seat.
Great.
You've given us strict instructions not to move.
Okay, so what was that? Okay. So the New York Jets have 246,000 average monthly searches. Does The Rock have higher or lower than that? The Rock as in Dwayne Johnson.
I know who he is.
Great.
Lower. Oh my god!
That's 1 life gone already. So, Barnes & Noble has 4,090,000 average monthly searches. Does Martin Luther King have a higher or a lower amount than that?
Lower.
You are absolutely correct. It's 673,000 average monthly searches.
Woohoo.
Does Vespa have higher or lower than that?
Oh, lower?
You're going lower? Oh, I'll give you the point. It's even Steven, 673,000. Blood Moon, higher or lower than that?
Lower.
Yes, it's 110,000. Versus Angry Birds, higher or lower for Angry Birds?
Higher.
Higher, you're seeing? Wow. 9,140,000 average monthly searches. Versus Silver, higher or lower?
Lower.
Yeah, Silver has 450,000 average monthly searches versus Britain's Got Talent.
Higher.
So you're saying Britain's Got Talent. Oh, 368,000. Sadly, you are.
But I get a bonus point because I got 5 in a row. Thank you.
No, that's not. That doesn't work when you get them wrong.
No, it said that I got 5. I got 5 in a row. I got 1 wrong at the beginning and then I got 5 right.
Oh my god.
In a row.
Fair enough, I'm just trying to dip your points.
I know you
Anyway,
are.
Roadrunner has 368,000 versus the Grand Budapest Hotel. Higher or lower?
Like it's in the film.
Well, I don't know. It just
Lower.
Yeah, 110,000. I think it's just the hotel. I don't think it's the movie.
Okay.
Versus Spina Bifida. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Yeah, 301,000 versus Fleas. Higher or lower?
I don't know. Higher.
You're saying higher. It's 135,000. So, what we're on now, Kirsty? You're
I got
on
8.
points.
Yeah.
Do you want to forfeit a point for an extra life?
No,
No.
because you're going to do crap.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for that. Are you ready for me to take over?
Mm-hmm. Right. Family Guy has 1,220,000.
Okay.
Spotify, higher or lower?
Higher. Yeah.
So Spotify has 24,900,000.
Ooh, toughie. A biggie, I mean.
Chester Bennington.
Lower.
So he has 3,350,000.
Okay.
Hunger, higher or lower?
Lower.
Yep,
Yeah.
so that's 74,000. Billy Joel, higher or lower?
Higher. Yes!
So he has 450,000. Tom Hardy, higher or lower?
Higher.
So he has 2,240,000. Madden 16.
Lower.
So that is 18,100.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. Arjen Robin, higher or lower?
Higher, because it's some American thing.
You
Is he
hope.
like a hockey player or an ice hockey player or something?
No, it looks like football.
Oh, okay. It's like American soccer
I don't know.
or American football.
Well, it looks like UEFA behind him.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, Arjen Robin has 201,000. House of Cards.
Higher.
1,830,000 against Water Aid.
Ooh.
Like, it's one of these ones that you would hope would be higher.
I know. Higher. Honestly, people.
Right, and you get a bonus point for that. So currently you're on 9.
Ooh, it's still 2 lies left.
Uh-huh. Old Boy, 301,000
Okay.
versus Archery.
Oh. Archery lower.
368,000.
Bugger.
Gangnam Style has 673,000 versus a stonemason.
Lower.
That is correct. 27,100 against Shaquille O'Neal.
Higher.
He has 550,000 versus Indian Ocean Tsunami.
Oh, that's very specific. How many did the other one have, sorry?
550,000.
Lower.
18,100 for that.
Too specific to be higher.
Usher,
Higher.
673,000 versus Faulty Towers.
Lower.
Yeah, so that has 90,500. HSBC.
Higher.
Yep, so that has 9,140,000.
Oh, that's higher than expected.
But I know, versus the Bourne Ultimatum.
Lower.
So that has 74,000 versus Child Marriage.
Oh my god. That's another one that... Well, I hope people...
Don't. Yeah.
Lower.
27,100
Thank God for that.
versus Golden State Warriors.
Higher.
Yeah, that's got 4,090,000. F1.
Higher.
That's got 5 million versus the Beatles.
Oh, higher.
673,000. Mm-hmm. But you get another bonus point because you got 10, so you've actually got a score of 20.
Well, can I buy an extra life, please?
Oh my god, you have to wait until...
Yes.
Do you know
I would
what
like to
it
continue,
is?
please.
Right, okay.
That would be wonderful.
So a hair transplant has 110,000
Okay.
versus poverty.
Poverty's higher.
Yep. So that has 201,000 versus Allen Iverson.
Who on earth is...
It looks like a basketball player.
Oh, higher then.
Yeah, so he has 368,000 versus Peru.
Higher.
Yeah, so that has 1,220,000 versus Formula One.
Higher. Whoop whoop.
2,740,000 versus Metropolis.
Lower. Bet you this is higher. Damn, knew
That's right.
it. You absolute cheat.
No, it's got 550,000. I just wanted to see your face. Driving instructor.
Lower.
I keep pressing the wrong button.
You're so good at this.
49,500. I just keep pressing the wrong button. I keep getting excited. Right, rich. 49,500 versus rich.
Higher.
Yes, that's 201,000. FGM, female genital mutilation. Higher or lower?
That's really popular at the minute, though.
Yeah, that's 165,000 versus water polo.
Higher.
No, that only had 65,000.
Right. Damn.
So you got another 8 there.
And a bonus.
Yes, and a bonus. So you got 29.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Then minus your 1, so you got 28.
So who's actually in the lead now, Kirsty? Would you like to reveal the total?
So I've got 120 and you've got 129.
So now it's 9 points. I'm 9 points in the lead.
Fuck.
Oh, and we're on episode 7 as well. You know what that means?
What?
Only got 3 opportunities to catch up.
We need do another bonus. So I can win again.
We're definitely not doing another bonus. Especially not a trivia bonus. We might do like a bonus just on me.
What have you got to talk about?
How rude are you? So that's the end of that, and I am the champion. Do you know
For
what
now.
For now, yes. Do you know what it is, though, right? You shouldn't have been cocky to begin with. You should have bought your extra life. But, unfortunately, that's not how...
Well, no, I know I'm not very good at it, so I'm saving it for a one where I'm better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just try and rig the spinner so we always get
Searchy McSearch face. Oh, nasty.
You're nasty. All the time.
Just because I pressed the wrong button a few times, it was an accident.
Oh, yeah, to keep us on me toes, that's what that was about.
No, the first one was, the second one wasn't.
Kirsty's Me Time.
Kirsty's me time.
No, we've already got a jingle, sorry.
But anyway, what we're talking about... Ow! What are we talking about today, please?
Are you okay?
Absolutely
You're
fine.
trying to outshine me time again?
No, there was something sharp that touched me foot, so I'm so sorry about that.
Okay.
Anyway, you continue.
Well, I actually thought today I would talk about myself.
Nobody
Actually. Well, in my me time, I haven't actually spoke about myself. All I've actually spoke about is things that I like.
Well, I know, but that's talking about things that you like, so it's talking about things...
I know, but that's what Recommendation Station is for, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I thought I would share some information about myself.
Right, no problem.
So, I'm 25 years old. Coming up to 26.
Yes.
Even though I had a breakdown, because last year you told me I was 26 and I felt like I'd lost a year of my life.
I just like to wind you up.
Well, I don't think it's very nice, because I genuinely thought that I'd lost a year of my life and started panicking. Anyway, I'm from a little village in the northeast of England that no one will know, so it's pointless even telling you what it's called.
What's it called?
Shotley Bridge,
Where is it?
near Concert.
Okay.
You know this.
I know, but I'm just trying to get it out of you. God damn.
So I have 2 brothers, one big, one little, and I've got an older sister as well.
That's nice.
When I was younger, my sister dislocated my shoulder, and rather than taking me straight to the hospital, my mum took off my jumper, and she didn't want to cut off my expensive jumper. Do you know how when you've got a broken limb or they need to access something quickly, they just cut through it?
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't want them to do that, so rather than just, panicking and taking me to the hospital, she took my jumper off and managed to relocate my arm.
Right.
And then she got to the hospital and got told off. They were like, you shouldn't have took the jumper off because you could have made it worse, but you've actually relocated her shoulder, so go you.
That's nice.
Also, on the note of embarrassing stories, I thought I would tell you about the time that we were on holiday. I can't even remember where, but we used to go on the holiday in the caravan a lot, and we had like a travel chess set. I think it was drafts as well, but it was magnetic chess, and I believe it was the knight, the little horse. I rammed that up my nostril.
Oh yes, I've heard this story before.
And I had to go to the hospital to get the nurse with some tweezers to pull it out for us. So I was very, very curious child.
Could have been worse.
What could it be worse?
Could have been a chest piece up your arse hole or something, couldn't it?
I know, but they were tiny. Like,
yes,
I still managed to get it stuck in my nostril though, so that's good. I think I can't remember if it was my mum or my sister, but basically they realised that one of the pieces were missing, and I was like, "Oh, is it? Oh no!" And then they had a look at my nose, and they couldn't see up my nose because there was something in the way.
A snot.
No, a chest piece. Something else that I enjoy doing, I love singing, even though I'm absolutely tone deaf. You would agree with that, wouldn't you?
No, I think you've got a beautiful singing
You're
voice.
such full of shit.
I think you should...
No.
Burden us... Sorry. I think
Burden?
You should, I think you should show us your talent right now. Sing a song, please.
No, but I remember when I was younger, we were doing Oliver in the school play. And I don't know if you've ever seen the play or the film, but there's a strawberry seller, and there's a scene where all the sellers walk around when he's at the nice house, when he gets taken in, and he looks out the window and there's all different people selling their wares. And my line that I had to sing was ripe, strawberries ripe, but it was really high. And the choir teacher at the time said that she wanted me to play the strawberry seller because I was the only one that could hit that note. Now looking back, I realised that she knew that I was the most tone deaf. And she basically went, "You can hit that note. You're the best person because you can hit that note. So sing." And I must have just really embarrassed myself. Or when I was a kid I could sing, glass half empty, half full kind of situation. I'm a really fussy eater. I don't like pretty much anything. Would you agree?
Yes.
I love sort of hair, beauty and makeup, but I also love gaming on the Xbox or the PC.
Not that we actually ever do that.
No, I've got to be in the mood for it.
Which you never are. Well, Howie, tell us the last time you were in the mood for it.
I can't remember. No, I haven't played for a while, but I do enjoy it.
I hope somebody doesn't come into that conversation in the wrong time. Just listens to that bit. Like,
so
oh
when were you last up for it, eh?
Because that.
All right, Dylan, calm down.
So yeah,
I've got 2 more points on my list.
I'm so sorry. I'm just saying I agree with you.
Oh, thank you. So me and Dylan have known each other for around 7 years now.
That's according to Facebook.
Oh, because you got a notification. You were like, "We've been Facebook friends now for 7 years."
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Yes.
And we've been in a relationship coming up for 3. How do you feel about that?
Awful. It's actually 2.5 years in like 2 weeks, so it's not nearly 3.
Well, yes, but it's coming up. Like the next anniversary is 3.
It's the paper anniversary.
No, paper's number 1.
Well, what is it then?
I think it's wood. I don't even think I'm lying.
Isn't that even... That doesn't count, though, when you're not married, does it?
Well, no, but it's still a sweet thing to follow.
Yeah,
it's meant to be wedding anniversary, you're right.
Yes, okay.
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 And we live together and have a little cat called Eenie, who is very cute, but he's also a shithead.
Yes.
Would you agree with that?
Absolutely. we
Well, we were recording earlier, and he jumped on the desk, didn't he?
nutted the microphone.
Stood on your laptop, and then meowed when we picked him up, like, what are you doing?
Do you mind? I was having fun. And we bought...
Booping everything.
And we bought him a toy recently, which is it's like a hedgehog on a string, and it makes like a squeak when you rattle it. And he brings it to bed with him every night.
Like, he actually brought it into bed the other morning, like jumped up with it in his mouth in the bed. He's had a full-on tour of the house, hasn't he?
He's very protective of his hedgehog, like.
As soon as he hears it, if he's downstairs asleep, if he hears it squeak upstairs, he comes running. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not for you?
So he's cute, but he's a bugger.
Yes, he is. And that's a little bit about me.
Well, that's good.
Is there anything you would like to add? Nice things only? Because I can see in your eyes you want to say you're a bitch.
In that case, I don't have anything to say, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah, so I couldn't add anything nice.
Do you remember when he told us you appreciated me?
After how many...
you weren't drinking at all.
After how many naproxen was that?
Oh, that was so funny.
It wasn't funny.
But that's for your special time, not for my me time.
No.
Recommendation Station.
Well, this is kind of more unrecommendation station. I might as well just call it Unrecommendation Station. Yeah.
That's what you want to do?
So somebody suggested that I give this a watch, and I haven't yet, but I will, because
you're curious.
I am very curious. So I thought I would tell you guys about it as well, so maybe you guys can watch it and let us know what you think. Wow. So the movie is called Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. It was released on the 14th of November 1964 in the United States
Jesus
of America.
Christ.
So it's a 60s movie.
Which just screams high quality.
And it was directed by Nicholas Webster and written by Glenville Moretz and Paul L. Jacobson, which it was based on a story by. And it had stars in abbreviated commas, John Cole, Leonard Hicks, Vincent Beck. Perhaps you guys know who they are. I've never heard of them. But then again, this was the 60s and I was born in the 90s, so way before my time. So I'll read out the storyline to you, and I mean the storyline says everything, to be honest.
Have you even said what it's called?
Yes.
All right.
Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. So, do you have to laugh? This is serious.
I'm so sorry.
It also had a budget of $200,000, but back in 1964, that would have been gigantic.
I know.
Like, wow. So, storyline. Martians upset that their children have become obsessed with TV shows from Earth, which extol the virtues of Santa Claus, start an expedition to Earth to kidnap the one and only Santa Claus. While on Earth, they kidnap 2 lively children that lead the group of Martians to the North Pole and Santa. The Martians then take Santa and the 2 children back to Mars with them. Voldo, a particularly grumpy Martian, attempts to do away with the children and Santa before they get to Mars.
Dun dun dun.
But their leader, Lomas, stops him. When they arrive on Mars, Santa, with the help of the 2 Earth children and a rather simple-minded Martian lackey, overcomes the Martians by bringing fun, happiness and Christmas cheer to the children of Mars.
Oh.
So one of the quotes from the movie, which I thought I would share with you, is "You'll never get away with this, you Martian."
I can just imagine like a really old man shaking his fist at a Martian, like, "Oh,
oh my god!" So we're gonna watch that, and we're gonna we're gonna let you know.
Whoa. We?
Yes, we're gonna.
What? I never agreed to that.
Absolutely. So I normally get our information from IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, because it's the most current.
Just in case you didn't know what IMDb stands for.
Well, I didn't until like a couple of years ago.
Oh my god.
And on IMDb, it's actually the 30th worst rated movie. So that's
high hopes.
I've got really good expectations for this. I think I'm going to be gripped as soon as I watch it.
Well, we can't watch it until Christmas.
No,
I
we'll
can't.
watch it before
no,
then. Well,
I can't watch a Christmas film before Christmas. Whoa,
already,
whoa!
I've already told somebody that I'm going to watch it, so I'm going to watch it.
You can. That's fine.
Well, listen, I'm going to make you watch it, and then we're going to watch Santa and the Three Bears after that.
Oh my god, is that like Goldilocks version but with Santa?
So, I mean, no offence. I mean, it could be the best film ever, but I don't hold out any high hopes for that. But we will watch it, and we'll get back to you on what it's like and what we think of it. I can see that you're pumped for that and you're ready for that. And
I don't think I could make my face look any more disgusted if I tried. But in terms of not recommended in films, I think we mentioned before that we were trying to watch the Marvel movies in order.
Yes.
And we just painfully tried to watch Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I just think
it was really boring.
I just think that, I mean, no offence, because I mean it
just dragged.
The whole he's like a secondary character, I think. Like, I don't think.
Well, it wasn't even the proper Hulk, was it? Because it wasn't. I can't remember his name. But it wasn't even the person that now plays the Hulk. Is my point? They've changed him again.
Yeah, but how many times have they changed Spider-Man?
Well, no, I know, but like, just.
I mean, the next Spider-Man's going to be like 6-year-old, the way they're going.
Bring back Tobey Maguire.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't think he should have his standalone. I don't think. I mean,
I think he's more of a first line character than, say, Black Widow and Hawkeye. But I am still a little bit disappointed that they haven't had films.
I think
because I want to know their backstory a bit more.
I know. I think Black Widow. Well, they're not really. They don't really have. They're not really cast as superheroes, or they're just kind of badass.
No.
Just,
well, because Black Widow, she was
an agent, isn't she? So.
Well, she was a Russian trained assassin.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just think the Hulk. I don't think. I mean, he's not even in the Avengers a lot. He's in Thor Ragnarok a little bit more because I don't know. It runs a bit flat with me. The Hulk. No, unfortunately,
it's the Avengers next though, so that'll perk us up a bit.
Yes, absolutely. But I mean, people are probably screaming, being like, "Oh my god, how dare you!"
That's the best film.
That's the best Avenger. That's the best superhero. I'm so sorry, but I don't agree.
No, I don't.
But yeah, I'm not too fussed about Hawkeye because, like,
no, I like Hawkeye.
I mean, I like him, but if they're going to make a movie out of standalone characters, then I'd rather watch a movie about Black Widow than I would about Hawkeye.
I don't really know anything about. Well, that might just be my ignorance because I haven't like read any of the comics or anything like that. But I don't know anything about Hawkeye really, apart from that he's got his family, which you meet eventually. But
well, they're both badass, but I prefer. I mean, ultimately, I would. Prefer,
yeah, but you like Scarlett Johansson, like, let's be real.
Well, no, I prefer Hawkeye over the Hulk. You know,
oh yeah,
one of them things. But anyway, the way forward is this Santa Claus conquers the Martians.
Oh my god!
And it's only on for an hour and 21 minutes. So I mean, to be honest, that's
the standard length of a kids' film.
No time at all. It's not even a kids' film. It's an 18.
It's an 18.
No, it's not. I'm not sure what the rating is.
So then I started having heart palpitations.
It's not rated, apparently, so
Oh.
that must mean it's universal for everybody to watch. But we'll watch that and we'll let you know what that's like. We'll let you know how that what we think of it. And thank you to Lindsay for the suggestion. Do you want to say thank you to
No.
Lindsay?
I do not at all. I don't know who she is, but we're going to be having words.
Dylan's special time.
Dylan. Special time.
Long time no see.
I know, right? Because I've got nothing to talk about. Because
You never shut up.
I do all the time. Anyway, I thought I would take a leaf out of your book today. Not that I'm copying off you or anything. Just, you know, people don't really know about me.
Not all about you.
So my name is Dylan.
Oh my god.
I am.
I did not know that.
I am 26 years old. No, I'm not. I'm 27 years old.
You're a year and a half older than me.
I'm 27. I was originally born in Gateshead, in the northeast of England. Where have I not lived? I've lived all over the
Northeast.
all over the northeast.
You're going to say the world.
I was. Not quite the world, but lived in Sunderland, Newcastle, Gateshead, Stockton, Durham, blah, 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 pretty much you name a city, I've lived in it, to be honest.
In the northeast.
In the northeast.
Jesus Christ.
So I can't really think of any embarrassing stories, but I do have a bit of a nasty story to tell you, which is always good. You already know about this because you were in the eye of the storm, shall we say?
Oh my god.
So I'd had stomach pains for quite a very long time, and always went to the doctors about it, and the doctor said, "Oh well, Mr. McAllister, you just have, IBS, and you just need to change your diet and have a healthy lifestyle, and I'll give you some pills, and that'll all go away." Blah 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 blah. And then we were at the cinema one day, and then I got this really bad shooty pain in my side, and it took a good half an hour, 45 minutes for it to settle down, and I couldn't even drive anywhere or anything, and we just nipped somewhere to get some food, and we came back. It was absolute agony, and then I went to the doctors again, and he said, "Oh no, again it's just a really bad bout of IBS," and just said, it'll go down. So then we go back to the doctors. I know I've already said that, but he gives us some antibiotics this time in case anything's flared up. And then so I take the antibiotics for a couple of weeks. Everything's fine, all dandy, lovely, nice, and
It's a couple of months, not a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and then it started off that I got just general stomach ache, and it lasted for a few days, and then one night I just woke up in absolute agony. It was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, and I'm not even exaggerating.
Coming from the kid who walked around on a broken hip for a year.
Yeah, I broke I broke my hip about 10, 11, 12 years ago now, and it was nothing. It wasn't a scratch compared to this pain that I had when it was apparently IBS. And
it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and you just started screaming. So I rang an ambulance, and then you started walking away from us while I was trying to ask the questions to him. And then at one point, the dispatch was asking us something about your back, if you had pain in your back, and you were just like, "Just tell him, I need him here now." And then on the phone, he's like, "So I know that he's in a lot of pain, but I really need to know the answer to these questions." And I'm like, "Dylan."
I'm like, "Tell him to fuck off."
I'm dying.
So I genuinely did. Yeah, honestly, like it's the first time I've ever like coughed blood up. It was obviously just because of the amount of pain that I was in, but I was convinced that was it.
Well, to be fair, I did. It was my first trip in an ambulance, my first sit in A&E, like properly, like on a ward, like it was ambulatory care on it that we were sat in, and then you stayed in hospital for 3 days.
Yeah.
Then he needed surgery.
So it turned out to be, it turned out to be an inflamed gallbladder, and then it was a giant gallstone that was blocking something, and it was building up. And
when you had two, it was 2 gallstones. One was blocking, and the other one had disintegrated, which was causing the infection.
Yeah.
So the antibiotics had helped, and that's why you weren't in pain for about 2-3 months, however long it was, because the antibiotics had helped with the infection. But then as soon as it came back with vengeance. So now you're gallbladderless.
Yes, I had my gallbladder removed. So I don't know if you're meant to feel a difference or notice a difference, but other than the scars that's left, I don't feel any different. Nothing's really changed.
Apart from you're not in pain.
Apart from that, I'm not in pain. Yes.
That wasn't even funny.
I know it wasn't funny. Well,
it was terrifying.
It was terrifying, but when I look back at it now, I just think really I should never have been told that it was IBS. To be honest, it should have been investigated further, but hey ho. So I just wanted to share that little bit of a story with you about how now I have no gallbladder.
Can I share the story about naproxen?
If you would like to donate to the gallbladder fund, that would be nice.
Why, you want to buy a prosthetic gallbladder?
Absolutely not. And no, you can't share the story about the naproxen because it's not
hilarious.
really appropriate for this episode. Maybe a different time. Maybe a different time.
Inspiration Collation.
So this is the part of the show where we like to leave you on a high note. So either a story or a quote or a phrase that inspires you a little bit, and leaves everything on a high.
Yeah, absolutely. There's, as we say all the time, there's too much negativity in the world. So hopefully you can listen to this, and it might give you a bit of positivity. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yes, what's behind door number 1, please, Susan?
I'm waiting for Susan.
Hello, this is Susan.
Oh my God. Right, so this comes from Martin Luther King Jr. If you cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. So nice. It doesn't matter that you can't always do massive, huge, world-changing things, but anything that you can do, make sure you do them the best you can. I like that.
Yes, it is good. It is good. So we are going to leave you with a reminder that we're going to watch Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
I thought we were meant to leave on a high note.
I'm going to let you know how we feel about that. It might not be in the next show. It might possibly be the show after that, but we will get to it. And we will let you know, because I am really, really looking forward to Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. I mean, they could have named it something else, because we know who wins out of the Santa Claus and the Martians. But it's a story about how he conquers the Martians.
Uh-huh. Stop looking at us if you want some enthusiasm, because you're not going to get it.
So I'm looking forward to that. But
so
yes,
cheers, Lindsay.
Thanks, Lindsay. But yes, thanks for listening again, and we're quite a few shows in now, so thank you very much for
continuing
support.
To listen.
Thank you, especially you guys in Wallsend. Big up to the Wallsend peeps. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Whoever you are.
Yes, because it's very popular in Wallsend. And I don't know what we've done to you Wallsendians, but hopefully you still continue to listen and that doesn't put you off. But thank you anyway for listening in Wallsend and across the country and across the world.
Yeah, we've got a few listens in random places, don't we?
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Jamaica as well, that's unexpected.
Jamaica me crazy.
It's
that's like the most Geordie Jamaican accent attempt ever.
I know. The best film. It just reminds us of Cool Runnings. I absolutely love Cool
I've
Runnings.
never seen it.
Jamaican bobsleigh team. But that's a shit accent.
I've never seen it.
Oh my god.
See, why don't we watch that instead?
No, because Santa Claus Conquers the Martians is just such an awesome film title. Why wouldn't anybody want to watch that? Oh, also, I'm winning in Kirsty versus Dylan.
Oh my god. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you, listening, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
It means the world to us that you've taken the time to listen to our show. If you want more, please subscribe on iTunes. If you have a few spare seconds to leave us a review, you will be forever in our hearts. Log on to gameof2.com for more of what you came here for.